I am an ambivert by nature. I think this is why I struggle to decide if I want to be an editor or director. A director gets to work on set, working side by side with everyone to make a vision come to life, and an editor gets to take those shots and craft the final story. In a way, an editor is just an introverted director. Both of these roles in a project mainly take the lead in production and post-production, however, so when it comes to pre-production, I really struggle. Normally I have the most difficulty with coming up with an initial idea, and once I finally get one, I usually have a hard time figuring out how I'm supposed to expand that into a full-length project. So how do I get past that? Whether I'm alone or in a group, my best friend is a list. I brainstorm lists of main plot points as best as I can, and from there it's just a matter of expansion. I expand that list and flesh it out into a treatment, then I take that and put a song on to jam to while I add dialogue and format it into a script. Then I take the script and make it into a shot list, and the shot list into a storyboard. It's all about bouncing ideas off of each other until a story is fleshed out in front of you before you know it. My favorite thing about the industry is that 9 times out of 10 you're working in a team of other people, and that really helps to develop an idea into something bigger than one person could have ever imagined. After pre-production comes setting the project into action. If I'm acting, I just let myself loose, listen to the director, and have fun trying to act out their vision for them. If I'm directing, however, then the roles are reversed. Having acted and been directed in theater during high school has helped to give me an idea of how to direct my own actors in college. I read the script and try to envision the story coming to life inside my head. Then I use that image to give my actors an idea of their situation and how to best portray their characters. Oh, and we can't forget about the discussions with the cinematographers and gaffers on shots and lighting. When I move on to post-production, I take on a completely different mindset. I dump the footage into my computer, keeping everything organized by date and card number before opening up a new project in my editing software and organizing it the same way. I start by going through the clips and dragging them into the sequence that the script calls for them. Then I take a look at the rough cut and decide if sequences need to be moved or eliminated to better fit the emotion of the story or for continuity. Next comes choosing transitions, color correcting, and changing sound levels to make sure that I'm not making the audience's ears bleed. After I have the clean footage laid out comes the painful process of choosing music and sound effects, and while it takes a long time, eventually it gets done and timed into the project. Once everything is put together, voila! I have my finished product and it's time to watch it over. And if nothing needs to be changed, then it gets shared out for the rest of the world to enjoy as well.
I came to SCAD with the goal of becoming a film editor, and the idea of directing on the back burner is something fun to try. Did this project help to make my decision any easier? Not really. This was the first project in which I truly had to direct, and I had a lot of fun. And I still love editing as much as I did before coming to college. While this means that future me has a tough decision to make, I'm excited to explore these two paths more and see what each one has to offer.